Hey guys, welcome back to our channel, Hanging with the Patrick. I am Rashane Patrick. This is my awesome wife, Amanda Patrick. And before we get into today's video, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you're not already a subscriber, hit that bell icon so you can be notified each time we upload. Head over to Instagram, go to Vogue in Virtue, hit that follow button. We appreciate that. Also, you can follow both our personal pages, and we both got our own businesses. You can follow those. Links will be in the description below. And in this video, it's just gonna be a video of questions and answers. But it's actually a real game, guys. We're not making up these questions. We're playing this game called Our Moments Couples. Ooh.
Alright guys, so I ordered this packet of cards from Amazon. It's like my husband said, it's called...
We'll put the link below. You guys can get it for yourself.
Like my husband said, it's called Our Moments, Conversation Starters for Great Relationships. I know we always play stuff all the time and encourage marriages and stuff like that. But we just wanted to play this game as a great way if you're just starting out into a relationship or dating or even engaged.
Yep.
These questions should be questions that you can ask each other if you're shy or you don't know what to ask. These are great conversation starters.
Yeah, I was about to say that too. You read my mind. These are good conversation
starters. And help
starters.
you to get to know the person better, pretty much.
Yep. So if you guys are stuck at home and you're quiet and you don't know what to talk, just whoop out a box of these, and there's a lot of questions. As you can see how thick this is a lot of cards. It's a lot of questions, so you guys can play this game for a whole month if you want to. So we're just gonna draw from the cards and just read the question. No particular order. We just draw and read. All right, first draw. Boop. Have you ever fantasized about changing your first name? I would say no, because my first name is very unique. The pronunciation is not unique, but the spelling is unique. Technically, there isn't really anyone with the spelling of my name per se. It can pronounce as mine, but it's not spelled like how mine is spelled. So I wouldn't change my first name. My first name is special.
No, I wouldn't change my first name either.
You technically did. Because you're not calling yourself by your first name. You're calling yourself by your middle name.
Yeah, because it's easier to pronounce.
That's why you would change it.
But I wouldn't change it because I like it and I like the meaning behind why the name was given to me. So I wouldn't change my first name.
All right. Next draw.
All right, my question. What do most people overestimate or underestimate about you?
I really don't know what people overestimate or underestimate. People know I'm talented, but they don't really I guess in a way they do in my photography. Like some people be like, "Oh my God, you're so good," but then I'd be like, "Nah, I'm okay." But then people be like, you're good. So I don't know if that counts, but I don't know what people overestimate or underestimate about me. I don't really know.
I would say that a lot of people think that I'm very quiet and that they can run over me. And so they underestimate my abilities and what I can and cannot do, because a lot of people, especially when we do our photography stuff, a lot of people look at me and they're like, "Oh, you're so young," and they think I'm probably like in high school and stuff, and they feel like I can't handle myself. But when I'm on the phone with them, I'm handling the contracts, I'm handling the packages, I'm handling the money, they don't know until I meet them in person, like, "Oh, you were the person I was speaking to?" I'm like, "Yeah." So, people underestimate the fact that they think I'm quiet or that I'm too young to know certain things.
All right, next draw. What do you most look forward to about getting old? What do you most look forward to about getting old? Technically, I look forward to getting more wiser, because they do say you get wiser with age. So, and I think that's actually true, because I mean, the more you grow, the more your brain and your wisdom develops. So I'm looking forward to when I reach that ripe old age of like 50 and 60, and I could tell a little boy, back in my day, I used to go through that. So I want to be that age where I can tell people, when I was your age and this and that. It's wisdom. It's wisdom.
I just want to get to that stage where I can just wake up and not have to bother about having to go to work or going to school. Just being at that age where I can sit back, put my feet up, and enjoy life with my spouse. If you could have tea with one fictional character, who would it be?
First of all, I don't drink. I drink tea, but not like that. I don't know what person I want to have tea with.
Okay, so the fictional character that I would want to meet or have tea with is Wonder Woman. Honestly.
Out of every fictional person you can think of,
Yeah.
you chose Wonder Woman.
Yes, because she's a warrior and
There's many other.
I like her because she's a warrior and you know the way when she's not in her uniform, how she's still slick with her moves.
She is superhero. Every superhero.
Yeah, she's fictional character.
If you want to go really fictional, I would pick an anime character. I would pick Naruto. I would love to sit down and have tea with Naruto. If you guys watch anime, you know who. Even if you don't watch anime, you should hear about Naruto so many times. I would love to have tea with this dude because he's just always happy and he's just always hype. Nothing bothers him. It's always, yes, we can do this. Let's go. I mean, we can go on missions and we can do ninja stuff and we can fight people. And, well, yeah. If you watch Naruto, you know what I mean.
Okay.
What are you too hard on yourself for? What are you too hard on yourself for? Back to my photography. I'm hard on myself on my own work. I am my hardest, toughest critic. I will take a great, awesome picture and I will edit it nice and beautiful and I will still look in it and not be satisfied. I will sit down there and be like, something is not right. While everybody's be like, oh my God, it's so amazing. I'm sitting there like, something just doesn't feel right. Like, I never tell myself that this is perfect, this is good. There's always something. So I think I'm very hard on myself critiquing my own work.
I agree. I'll say the same for myself too. Especially when I'm putting my best foot forward into anything. Whether it's when I'm helping decorate an event or whether I'm doing my schoolwork or even for my own business. I'm always pushing myself because I want the best out of whatever it is that I'm doing. So sometimes, I just get real hard on myself for really,
Yeah. So, guess we're similar in that.
All right. So the next question is, where and when do you get your best ideas?
You go.
I get my best ideas when I'm sitting on the toilet.
Oh my. TMI. Too much information. We didn't ask you.
Yeah, the card did.
That's when you get your best ideas in the toilet?
The card actually did ask me. Guys, honestly, not to be,
On the toilet,
but
sitting on the toilet.
when I'm just sitting on the toilet in my quiet, that's like my quiet time. I got a lot of ideas and a lot of ideas start flowing to me, and then when I leave the toilet, I come and I write them down, I put it in my journal, in my planner, whatever it is. Like, most of my best ideas come from when I'm just sitting on the toilet.
Did you say where and when or just where?
It's where and
when, yeah. So where and so when. So we know where, when.
Whenever it just comes. I don't have a specific time. But I will say in my quiet time. It doesn't always have to be in the toilet, but if I'm home and I'm thinking about something, or I have like my journals or my planners and I have these little things written down, sometimes that's when the idea actually flows and my creativity flows.
All right. So for me, I get my best ideas when there's headphones in my ears and music is playing. Like, that's when I get my ideas. Like, cause everybody is shut out and I'm just hearing the music and I'm just on the phone. So I'll be on YouTube or Instagram while the music playing, and just boom, some idea will just come to me and I'll just tell her, ooh, I got this awesome idea. Like, just recently I told her I had this awesome idea for a photo shoot. I was just on my phone listening to music, scrolling through Instagram, and boom, the idea just came to mind. Like music, from when I was growing up, music always calms me down. I could never do homework without music. I could never study for a test without music. I know it sounds weird. Some of y'all, it might distract you. For me, it gets me focused when I listen to music. I cannot. Music is just my safe zone, my calm space, my mental collective time is when music is in my ears and nobody's around. It's just me and the music. Ideas and everything flows. And the type of music too. When that good gospel music is in my ears, that's when you get the ideas. Ooh. If you had $5,000, that's little money though. If you had $5,000, you must spend. Ooh, how would you spend them?
So you must spend it. You cannot save it. You cannot invest it.
So if you had $5,000 and you must spend, how would you spend them? Well, 5,000 is not a lot.
Exactly.
But I have to spend it. If I would spend it, I would say the number one thing I would do is try to pay off some of these dang credit cards. That would be what I would want to do. I mean, 5,000 is not a lot. That could probably pay off like 1.5. I would pay off some bills, get some card bills down. The other half, I'll probably just buy photography equipment. I mean, it's my tool for my business. I would just probably buy something new, something nice to help my business grow.
Okay. If I had $5,000 that I must spend, I honestly would put that money right back into my business and order like my tubes and the necessary ingredients.
So you spend on your business.
Yeah.
So you gonna leave them cards, them card limits up and all that, your own business about?
And I would also get me some clothes and some shoes.
Oh, you had to have said that. You wouldn't be a proper woman if you didn't say that. Clothes and shoes, that's a must.
All right. What's the best thing you learned from your mother?
Oh, I would say the best thing I learned is how to be neat and tidy and how to always look proper no matter where you go. I would say that's the two things I learned, because I've brought those down to now that I'm married. I'm the neatest person you can meet. She can tell you that. And y'all probably learned it from our others videos. And you know how I dress. I always look. It doesn't matter if I'm going to the corner store. She can tell you. It doesn't matter if I'm going to the house in front of our house. I gotta make sure I'm looking presentable. Alright? Because eyes are watching, guys. Eyes are always watching.
I always feel like somebody's watching me, and I have no privacy. Whoa.
I gotta keep up with appearances.
I cannot. One thing that I've learned from my mom is strength. Knowing your own strength and pushing through no matter the circumstances, and putting
Your best foot forward.
Trusting in God, and putting your utmost trust in Him, and not letting your situations pretty much getting the best of you. Just looking at her and observing her, I've learned my own strength. I would put it that way.
How did you spend a typical childhood day? Oh my God, it's so easy because I was the only child growing up. All right, how I spend my typical day?
Story time.
I would wake up.
Here we go. Story time.
Well, this is in Jamaica because I spent my childhood days in Jamaica. Thank God I did, because those were the best childhood years. So I would get up, spread my bed, make sure my room is neat.
Story time, guys.
Hug my teddy bear. My teddy bear was Goofy. Hug my teddy bear. Give him a kiss. Put him in the center of the bed. Go to the bathroom. Shower. Put my clothes on. Eat breakfast. Probably watch one or two TV. But in the Caribbean, you don't watch TV that much because you got all that yard space. You don't watch TV like that. So I would go in the backyard, get some pans, set up my little drum. I have a little part in my backyard that I used to take some old pans and sticks and stuff, tree sticks, and set up my drums and play my drums. Also, my house had a step, these like 5 steps on a door, so I always make that step into a car, like pretend like I'm driving a taxi. So I have like a bucket with a fake steering wheel, and have the shift gear and act like I'm a taxi, and I'll be driving like, yo, load up, load up, load up. You know, if you're Jamaican, you know what I'm talking about. Oh, load up, load up. Where I go? Kingston, Kingston. I literally, memories are flowing back. Memories. Or I will be killing lizards. Yeah. That's a story, but we're going to talk about that another day and bury them in my own backyard cemetery. But that's a story for another day. But we should make a video on our childhood stories. If you guys want to see a video like that, we tell our childhood favorite moments in our childhood, let us know. We'll definitely make that video. So, what about you?
A typical day for me.
Story time.
Honestly, how can I put it? Alright, I'll describe a day as my grandma's house. A typical day, spending my time with my grandma would be just getting up, making sure that my room is clean.
Oh.
Yes, really.
I wish you could do that now.
Making sure that my room is cleaned, and then I'll go out and I know she'll have breakfast for me. I usually loved cereal.
You still
There
do.
was this one that we had back home. I don't know if they still have it. It was like rice cereal, kind of like a Rice Krispie over here, but it's much better. I love that, so she used to get that for me, or like tennis roll and cheese. So I'll always have something to eat, and then I would go back into my room and I would play with my dolls. I had a whole lot of dolls, and I had like doll collections. My mom and my grandma would make like doll houses with their sofas and their clocks and like everything that the house had. They used to make it for me with foam or whatever it is.
So you didn't make it yourself? I used to make dollhouse myself with cardboard boxes.
Yeah, not the house itself, like the furniture for the house. You know, typical stuff like that. But I'll play with my dolls, and then I'll have my neighbors.
Don't give
come
away
over.
so much. We're trying to find out if we should make a video so we can share more.
It's not a lot. I'm just saying that's my typical day.
All
I play
right,
with my dolls,
so
and my neighbors
dolls.
will come over and we play hopscotch or skate in the yard or ride in the yard or whatever.
All right, okay. All right, final drawing.
Okay. What 5 things do you enjoy doing with me?
For final drawing, that's a pretty good final drawing.
Yeah.
Okay, 5 things I enjoy doing with you. First of all, playing for once, because we play every day. It's not even a joke. It's not even a joke. Like not even every day, every second, it's a playtime. So you said 5 things?
Yes, that's only one, honey.
That's a lot. Okay, playing, watching TV shows together, or like movies or TV shows. Sleeping, that should be number 1. Sleeping together, which is funny because we were only child, so I always liked my own bed. But now, like, I'm so used to her being in the bed. Like, if I turn and she's not there, I feel like on the edge, like, oh my god, where are you? So sleeping together, that's what, 4?
Yeah, 3.
That's 3? Oh my god. I enjoy doing my photography jobs with her. She's my biggest team assistant. She's like the best teammate. Like she settles things down. I'm the humble goal person, but she's a strict. So yeah, that should be like number 2. So it's bed. And I got one more, right?
No, don't touch me.
I just enjoy being with you overall. Like,
You can't even name 5?
that is 5. That is
Being
5.
with me is not.
Listen, that should be the overall answer. Being with you because there's a lot of relationship in the quarantine now that broke up because they never spend so much time with their spouse.
We ain't talking about
And
them.
now
We're talking
that-
about you. Don't
And
be trying
now
to switch
that
up
and
the
now that they
subject.
spend so much time, they can't stand each other. We're the opposite.
Don't be trying to set the subject up.
What's your 5?
Okay, so my 5 are I enjoy, like you said, like
See,
wrestling.
and she's gonna say almost the same thing. You see, we're thinking alike. Playing together, exactly. Look at that. Like I'm bad.
I didn't interrupt you, you know.
I'm just letting people know.
Like we kind of like wrestle a lot or like stuff like that. So like that, yes. I enjoy when he cooks with me. Whenever
I
I'm
cook
in the,
with you. Not all the
Whenever
time.
I'm in the kitchen, and he's in his mood, he would come and join me. So I enjoy whenever those
Once in a while.
sporadic moments
Yes.
come around.
Rarely happens.
I enjoy, like he said, also watching, like we have
She can't pronounce that word. Specific.
yes, that word.
Mm-hmm.
We have specific.
And you're still trying to say it. Okay, let me say it for you. Say we have
We have
specific.
times and days where we would watch, like, either like catch up on our TV shows or movies or whatever. So I enjoyed that time of, you know, watching movies together with him. I also enjoy
How much you gone?
4.
Okay.
I also enjoy when he is like actually sitting down with me and we're making plans in regards to our businesses, especially me when it comes to my business, where I love that. And 5, I also enjoy whenever we travel. Like, those are amazing. Even if we just go out of state or wherever we go, wherever we travel, I always enjoy those moments because it's creating new memories and we get to share a bond.
Yeah, I mean, we both have similar things, so that's good. Look at that. We both tend to go. She just explained in grave detail. I just give a summary. Hey guys, we hope that you enjoyed this video. Once again, this game is called Our Moments Couples Conversation. We're going to post the Amazon link in the description. You can go purchase. How much it costs, babe?
I can't remember. Everything will be in the description.
Everything will be there. So go purchase it. Like I said, there's a whole bunch of questions that we even scratched the surface of this deck of cards. So you can purchase it and sit down with your spouse and just play this game. It's a good conversation starter. You're both stuck at home. There's something to talk about. All right. So once again, guys, if you're not a subscriber, please hit that subscribe button. Also, give this video a thumbs up. Share this video with your friends and your families, your neighbors, your aunts, your nephew, your sister, your cousin, your grandma, your granddaddy, your grandpappy, your grandmammy, as the South would say. Share with everybody you know. Spread the word. We're here, we're alive, and we doing good things. All right, guys. Until the next one.
Be blessed.
Bye.
Bye.